How's it? Today's Tuesday, August 17th, and it's a back squat day. I guess I also overhead pressed, but today's focal point was the back squat. It was another day where I just didn't know what I was doing, so I selected to increase what I did last week, which was, again, another day that I didn't know what I was doing. Um, I try to communicate with my coach, and sometimes he just doesn't get back to me. I think as far as days go, it's the day that it's the least important for him to communicate with me is Tuesday because I don't have any like really impactful things other than my back squat. Like as far as strength training goes, yes, back squat is very important. But I also know how to back squat. I know how to program for a back squat, so I can just sort of do something that I think will be good. And more times than not, um, he'll just agree with me and say, okay, yeah, that's a good way to do it. So um, today was me doing more of that. So last week I did I did 5 sets of 5 at 315, and it was not good. It was bad all over. Today I did 5 sets of 5. Why am I saying 3 sets? I did 5 sets of 5 at 325. Here's my first set. Today's reps were all better than last week's reps. Um, Speed, positioning, quality of the rep overall were just better. And I don't know exactly why that is. Sort of thinking about what I was saying last week, Friday, about when I rest and when I'm not resting. So, like, as far as work days. So, last week I worked on Wednesday, Thursday. So, I had Monday and Tuesday off. And that meant that Tuesday's session should be rested, right? Because my only sort of physical activity would have been the training from Monday. So last week, Tuesday, I should have been prepared to squat well. I was not. Um, and to further that point, this week, I worked yesterday, and I actually have to work today too. So, I mean, I went from no rest, or at least, so sorry, let me restart that. I went from having a day of rest before my squat last week as far as work goes. Like I did train on Monday. To this week having to work on Monday and still having to come in today or earlier this morning to do my back squats and they turn out fine. So I'm not entirely sure why today was easier than last week because again, like to reiterate my point, overall volume on my body is higher than it was last week and overall intensity is higher than it was last week. So, crazy things are happening. Um, After my 5 sets of 5 here, I tried to do 5 sets of 5 for the overhead press. I went up to 150. So I did 2 sets of 5, and then on my third set, I actually was only able to do 4. And I was like, all right, yeah, I'm gonna cut my losses, and I'm just gonna move on to something else because it was so challenging that I don't know if it was worth it to go up 5 pounds from last week. I was originally gonna go up to 155, but I'm glad I didn't. Maybe I think warming up better. So I only did 45, 95, and then 150. Maybe warming up better would have been a better choice because I took a 50-pound jump and then a 55-pound jump. So maybe I should have did a set at 135 before going to here. You can see I was a little bit shocked with how slow that first rep moved. So you can see why everything was very challenging. Um, in any case, I'll probably come back to this next week and try again for 5 5s at 150. I know I can do it, but it would be nice to do it here at this gym. And then here I did some weighted dips with this mule tape that my brother sent me last week. And I had to figure out a creative solution for this This is 135 pounds, so 3 plates. Um, I'm moving it pretty well, to be honest. I probably could go a little bit lower. I don't think it's super necessary, but I was really dying. The meal tape was cutting into my legs and cutting off circulation between my hip, and I don't think that that is a safe thing. So I'll have to figure out a better solution for that. After that were some cedar box jumps and then my weighted back extensions. Um, so I went up in weight for the weighted back extensions. I do want to see how heavy I can push this to. I think I need to be aware that the I shouldn't always face the same way in my setup. Like I should face the other way the next time on Saturday, so that the my back doesn't get uneven. But yeah, today was okay. Strange training anomaly as far as intensity and volume goes. But that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Shoots.